mesmerized by her look. And raped, and his mind was raped by her beauty, man. You know, they ain't lusting after her. But not knowing, she prayed to the Heavenly Father to destroy him. Okay? Go ahead.
That's
I wonder if that's a form of hate.
You want to go back to 14?
Yeah, go back to 14. I wonder if that's a form of hate. To pray to the Heavenly Father, destruction on your enemy. I wonder if that's a form of hate.
It is.
Indignation.
That's righteous, ain't it?
That's right.
That's love. Real love.
You know?
Balance.
Go ahead.
It says, back in Judith 13 and 15, so she took the head out of the bag and showed it and said unto them, Behold, the head of Holofernes, the chief captain of the army of Assur, and behold, the canopy wherein he did lie in his drunkenness. And the Lord hath smitten him by the hand of a woman. And it says, As the Lord liveth, who have kept me in my way that I went, my countenance have deceived him to his destruction, and yet have he not committed sin with me to defile and shame me?
Go ahead.
Then all the people were wonderfully astonished and bowed themselves and worshipped Yahweh and said with one accord, Blessed be thou, O our power, Yahweh, which have this day brought to naught the enemies of thy people. Then said Ozias unto her, O daughter, blessed art thou of the Most High, Yahweh, above all the women upon the earth. And blessed be the Lord Yahweh, which have created the heavens and the earth, which have directed thee to the cutting off of the head of the chief of our enemies.
Jump to chapter 14.
Chapter 14.
All right, man, so it was a righteous thing. It was a righteous thing. Did she wait and pray to Yahweh Shemel Shah? And did Yahweh Shemel Shah use her to put in work? Yes. What's that, 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6? Matter of fact, get there.
This second Thessalonians 1 and 6. Sin is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
It's a righteous thing. All right, go back.
Judith 14 and 1. Then said Judith unto them, Hear me now, my brethren, and take this head and hang it upon the highest place in your walls. And so soon as the morning shall appear, and the sun shall come forth upon the earth, take ye every one his weapon, and go forth every valiant man out of the city, and set ye a captain over them, as though ye would go down into the field towards the watch of the Assyrians. But go not down. Verse 3. Then they shall take their armor, and shall go into their camp, and raise up the captain of the army of Assur, and they shall run to the tents of Holofernes, but shall not find him. Then fear shall fall upon them, and they shall flee before your face. Verse 4. So ye and all the inhabitants of the coast of Israel shall pursue them and overthrow as they go. But before they do these things, call me Echor, the Ammonite, that he may see and know him that despise the house of Israel, that sent him to us, as it were to his death.
All right. Echor was an Israelite. He was called an Ammonite, but he was an Israelite. Okay? That's for you brothers in the know. And for you brothers that's learning. Because when you read Deuteronomy 23rd chapter, right? Them Ammonites and the Moabites, they can't come in the congregation of the nation of Israel. Right? And when you read on down, it tells you in the 10th verse, go ahead.
It says, Verse 10. And when Achor had seen all that the God of Israel had done, he believed in the Most High Yahweh greatly, and circumcised the flesh of his foreskin, and was joined into the house of Israel to this day.
Right. So when you read Deuteronomy the 23rd chapter, Ammon and Moab, they can't be joined to Israel. But that's how you know through the Spirit, when you understand the scriptures, understand the history, right? That you know through the Spirit that was an Israelite. He just called an Ammonite. Okay? But jump to the 15th verse. Because what it was the reason why they sent him, when you read the story is, he was running down the history on Israel, and he said, look, the only way he was telling Holofernes, the only way you're going to get these people is they got to sin against the Heavenly Father. If they don't sin against the Heavenly Father, it ain't no way you can get them. You're going to be put to death. Okay? And Holofernes got mad and sent him and left him out there, and he was like, you die with them, in a nutshell. You know, but he was an Israelite. He didn't understand. He was like, you a servant for them? You know, he ran down the history to him. Achor ran down the history to Holofernes about Israel. Right? So he was an Israelite. Read what you got in 15.
Verse 15.
Went Judah 14 and 15.
Yeah, Judah 14 and 15. But because none answered, he opened it and went into the bedchamber and found him cast upon the floor dead.
Yeah, that's Holofernes.
And his head was taken from him. Therefore he cried with a loud voice, with weeping and sighing, with a mighty cry, and rent his garments. After he went into the tent where Judith lodged, and when he had found her not, he leaped out to the people and cried, these slaves have dealt treacherously. One woman of the Hebrews has brought shame upon the house of the king of Nebuchadnezzar.
One woman of the Hebrews. Okay? So, there was one woman of the Hebrews, right? You know, raped a heathen mind like that, the way she looked. So in the kingdom, they gon' hey man, the Israelite woman gonna be right. All the way down to Judah to Issachar. But on this side, them curses kicked in and they, hey man. But finish that off.
He said, these slaves have dwelt treacherously. One woman of the Hebrews have brought shame upon the house of King Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah, which was an Ethiopian. Which was a Cushite, Babylonian. Go ahead.
He said, for behold, Holofernes lie upon the ground without a head. When the captains of the Assyrian army heard these words, they rent their clothes, and their minds were wonderfully troubled. And there was a cry and a very great noise throughout the camp.
All right. So that was I just wanted to go into that a little bit to show that in the kingdom, the Israelite woman gonna be in her right mind, and she not gonna be against Jake. You know, once again she gonna be in her right mind, like Judah. You know, beautiful, being able to stop traffic. But on this side, you know, the Israelite woman, you'll find some of them that's ratchet, but you'll find some of them that look good, and they will use their appearance to deceive their own nation. You know, but that's part of them curses, man. But like I was saying, the Edomite woman, brothers would deal with her because there's less stress, right? Even though she's a demon, brothers would deal with her because there's less stress. You know, but me personally, I'm gonna tell you how I ain't really fucked up about no Edomite woman. You know, but it's just me though. Other brothers, you know what I'm saying? That's how they get down. But me personally, I ain't fucked up. So I know Edomite woman. But go ahead back to who you was.
Acts.
Yeah. And I don't have a problem if a brother deal with an Edomite woman. Yeah, that's a concubine. Shit, that's the way I'm looking at it. This is concubine. You know? But some Jakes get all emotional. You dealing with an Edomite woman? That's a demon. Shit, the Jake woman a demon. Look at her.
The biggest thing.
he gonna catch straight hell dealing with her. And that's why brothers would deal with the women of the other nations because it's less stress, man. Them curses on the black woman, man. On the so-called black woman. Them curses are on her, man. And it's hard as hell, man. It's hard. And then, dealing with the black woman, shit, you don't know whether, I always say this, you don't know whether to knock her out or bend her over, man. This shit's so damn wild, man. And through the spirit, look here, you got a Jake dealing with it. Hey, man, hey. Manifest. Hey, it manifests.
What else can you say, man?
You see this?
And hey,
Just this fast.
and he looked handsome all the way down there.
Man, if he with the black woman, man, he'll be fucking with his head. You know? But it is what it is. Y'all see when y'all come, when y'all back up, when they walk by,